Hello everybody, my name is Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Thanks for hanging out with me. Here we are together again, huh? You guys have seen this before. It's the custom-made Johnny Scoville hot sauce coffin. And what I have today, it's very fitting that it's inside a coffin. Will you look at that? Here's for the people, my family on Facebook, and here's my YouTube family. Is that not cool or what? I mean it. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you, Victor Ives, for creating this coffin for me. I love it. All right, this comes to me from my friend of mine, Dylan, in Helsinki, Finland. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm gonna pull out my phone to read some stuff to you that he sent me. I was talking to him before the show started. I got these from Joe Strano. Joe is a friend of mine, a friend of the channel's for a long time, and I was in New York at the New York City Hot Sauce Festival. Walked up and gave me these. Come on, they're from Finland. Are you kidding me? And look at this. Be honest, come on. Have you ever seen anything cooler? Have you ever seen a cooler bottle to put sauce in? It's really, really neat. On the wax seal, it's got their logo on it. Just brutally cool. Brutally cool. You know, Matthew's saying, let's see the new ink. I just posted that. It's actually old ink. I posted the Moruga Scorpion right here. But that was old ink. I got that a while back, and then I got the flag, and I'll get more. I think I threw people off. When I posted that, they're like, oh, new ink, new ink. I'll get some new stuff. This arm, I'm going to go to my grave with this one like it was when I was born, but this one's going to be painted up pretty good. All right, so let me tell you about this. Joe Strano, thank you for saying this to me. You know, this feels like one of those glasses that when it's empty, it could double as like home protection. If there was a thug in your home in the middle of the night and you thumped him on the computer with this, it's game over. What an amazing bottle of sauce this. I love the bottle. Are you kidding me? I'm going to talk a little bit about the bottle in a minute. Excuse me. But let me tell you real quickly about... Sorry. Let me tell you real quickly what Dylan shared with me from... he's in Finland. But let me read this to you, okay? All right. He goes, I'm going to read exactly what this says because it's his words. It's kind of cool. It says, so this sauce is inspired by my love for flavorful and interesting sauces, as well as my love for the Canadian cottage country. All right, so if we have some Canadian fans on here right now, Canadian family members, he's Canadian. Now, he lives in Finland right now, but he's a Canadian. It says, here in Finland, there isn't much choice for hot sauce just yet. Yeah, there's some decent ones, but they're mostly chasing that how hot can you go method and not the flavor game. He says, when I was younger, I loved the hottest. I wanted to be burned beyond recognition. Love that. But these days, I'm mostly enjoying the interesting flavors that come with a decent burn, which I love. This is called his Smoky Maple Meltdown. All right? In just a minute, I'm going to tell you what's in the ingredients. You guys are going to love this. It's completely actually, I'll tell you in just a minute because he's got them in the notes here. It's completely handmade by him in Finland in small batches of 20 bottles per batch. When they're gone, he makes a new batch. In this, are you guys ready? God, I'm excited about reviewing this. Oh! Anyway, in this he smokes cayenne and habanero peppers with whiskey barrel wood chips. Whiskey barrel wood chips. And then he blends it with real Canadian whiskey and real Canadian maple syrup. So Canadian whiskey, Canadian maple syrup in this, as well as habaneros and cayennes. It's a pretty awesome combination. The result, hopefully, he says, is a smoky and sweet sauce that burns slowly and increases that heat as you eat. He doesn't want to burn your bottom, he says, But he does want a pleasant, warm feeling you get, like sitting too close to a campfire in northern Ontario on these beautiful summer nights. Oh, you'd be a poet, Dylan. It's awesome. All right, so that's what we're working with here, right? So let me read you the ingredients. I had to take a picture of the ingredients. You guys can't begin to know how small the print is on that right there. Unreal. I had to take a photo of it. So let me tell you what's in this. It's Red Skull hot sauce. This is his smoky maple meltdown. And in this is Canadian whiskey, smoked habanero, cayenne peppers with maple syrup. That's really it. A sophisticated smoky blend. Loads of heat. Smooths with sweet. I like it. Isn't that a great bottle? Let's talk just for a second about this bottle. I don't want to bring up controversy, but I'm gonna. I talked to Dylan about this and he's cool about it. Dan Aykroyd, an actor. You guys all know who he is. He started a vodka company. I don't know what year it was. He sells his vodka in... Hi, Brian. He wants a shout out. Good to see you in Pennsylvania. But anyway, he creates a vodka in a bottle that's a skull. And he is suing a bunch of smaller businesses that sell their stuff in skulls. For tickles and grins, I went on Google and I typed in products that are sold in skull containers. You'd fall down dead if you knew. I think if Dan Aykroyd is really giving people a hard time and going after people legally because he has deep pockets, he's just a jerk. That's all. Think about this. I hope Dan's not going to watch this, but boy, if Dan does, Dan, before you ever created your vodka, do you think you were the first dude who ever put something inside a skull to sell it? Come on. The guy before you, what if he had patented it? He'd be coming after you right now. Get over it. It's not cool. All right? So anyway, you know what he says? He goes, I'm in Finland. Bring it. I love Dylan. Got a cool attitude. So anyway, this is his Maple Meltdown. I love the bottle so much. And this is wax sealed. I don't know if you guys can see it. See the little kind of a skull thing going on there? If you guys see it right there, you can see there it's for Facebook. And here it is for YouTube. You can kind of see the skull on the wax there. Kind of excited about that. I don't know how this is going to open. Okay, this is like a great blooper. I got people watching all over the place, and I can't open the sauce. Isn't that great? You sort of smell sauce. I cracked the seal. It looks like. Isn't that something? Like a live blooper. Okay, let me see if that helps things a little bit. You know, the smiley faces, everybody's laughing their skulls off right now. Their skulls off. All right, I'll get through it, guys. I'm not going to let a wax seal beat me. I'm not that guy. But man, what a... Ha! Ah, 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 ah. And underneath that wax is a cork. Are you joking me? Seriously. Are you kidding? Dylan's joined us. Dylan, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. A skull bottle. Boy, I'll tell you what. Is that not cool? Can you imagine if I couldn't have got that bottle open? I would have said, guys, let me show you what different sauce we're going to be reviewing. But thank God it worked. All right. Oh. Let me shake it up real quick because I probably should have done that first. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. And Dylan, thanks for sending this to me. And Joe Strana, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Noah! You gotta be kidding me. My nephew Noah's watching. Love that dude. He's the Duke of cool. You have no idea. All right. All right, so remember, we got whiskey, we got smoked peppers, and maple syrup. So let me tell you what I'm smelling. There's a smokiness and a sweetness to it. God, what a neat smell. Not much of a whiskey guy, but maybe that's what I'm picking up. Oh. Boy, you know what? You think anybody who ever buys one of these ever throws this bottle away? Come on, you got to be kidding me. When I croak, when they plan me, when I die, I'm going to have them cremate me and stick my ashes in my hot sauce coffin and bury me. And when they do, I'll still have these. I'll give them to my kids. What a great bottle. God, that's cool. All right, so what a great smell. Definitely pick up the maple. I think I'll pick up the maple syrup. Hi, Joe Strano. Good to see you, man. God, so pretty. What a great smell. All right, so here's the pour. It's kind of it's not thick at all. Now, you guys, sometimes sauces explode on the spoon and smell differently on the spoon than we do when it does from the bottle. Pretty same. All right, I'm excited about this, big time. Finland. This came from Finland. You guys get that? That's amazing to me. Boy, chasing the heat. Tell me it's not a worldwide thing. We're so lucky. I'm Johnny Scoville. Thank you, Dylan. You Red Skull hot sauce. Let's chase the heat. I've had people say you shouldn't drink out of your bottle. You shouldn't lick the bottle. The stuff that I have in my home, people that come over and visit, they're not going to eat it. So if I want to drink out of the bottle, if I came to your house and opened your fridge and grabbed one of your hot sauces and started chugging it, you could say that. I wouldn't do that. Oh my God. Okay, so it's beautiful sweetness, a smokiness for sure from the smoked peppers, but you're definitely getting an influence from the whiskey, but the sweetness from the maple syrup. Wow. Noah, my nephew's watching. Your mom would love this on account of the maple syrup. Oh. What a delicious, savory smell. The finish is incredible. And who doesn't want to drink out of a skull? I mean, right? Oh. Well, delicious finish on that. Oh, just amazing. The a little bit of a savory burn that's starting to come on. It's not crazy hot, but I got to tell you something. It's funny, you know, Dylan said in the message to me that people in Finland, they're mostly chasing that let's melt your face off, and flavor's not that important as long as it's going to like put you under the table and make you looking for dairy. You know what I mean? That's what they go for. Excuse me. And he wanted flavor. You know when guys are in a movie and they play a villain and they're typecast. Nobody ever wants to play him as a nice guy because they're the villain. Or Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner was always the nice guy, the family guy, the sports guy. He was in a movie about a serial killer. People didn't groove on it because that's not like him. I'm typecast. I'm typecast as a guy who only likes stuff that's going to melt your face off. This doesn't melt your face off, and it's delicious. You know what the truth is? Here's the truth of it. Flavor is so much more important to me than heat. Now, when you get the two of them together, good night. That's a marriage right there. But flavor really is more important than heat. This has great flavor. Ah. Ah. Really delicious. There's an amazing sweetness, and you're getting the influence from the whiskey and the maple syrup, and tasty. As far as the heat, here's the beautiful thing about this. You know, everybody watching this right now could enjoy this. For real. Noah, you'd love it. Your mom would love it. This is a good sauce. It's not punishing hot. And what's more important? I mean, listen, we all chase the heat. That's what this is about. I'm kind of like the guy that, you know what I'm about. But this is so delicious. The sad thing is, it's already, look how levels dropping. But have you ever in your lifetime ever seen a cooler skull than that? Let me share with you real quick a really cool comment I just saw. Let me see if I can find it. It's kind of a funny comment. I can't. Somebody said they were going to start a vodka company with a skull with Dan Aykroyd's head on the side of it. He's just a mean guy. You know, I'm not a mean person. If you're a mean guy, come on. You think he couldn't spend the money he's made in his lifetime? Neither could his kids probably. So if he's going to sit on his and have his lawyers go after somebody small for creating something like this, whatever. Whatever. I love Dylan's attitude. He's like, whatever. I'm in Finland. Bring it. Have a cool attitude. So my heat on this would be, it's not going to be hot for me. It'd be like a 1 for me. But don't kid yourself. This is ridiculously delicious. For a non-chili, this should be like a 4. 4. But just incredible tasting. I mean, the top, the whole 9 yards. Wasn't that crazy moment where it was like, that's it. Johnny's going to have his first live, really ridiculous moment. Dylan, man, I'll tell you what. Here's the tragedy. I'm sure you guys, if you want, I'm going to put a link in the description box for Red Skull. I'm sure you can get a hold of them and get some of this. You know, first of all, I hope you don't ever cave, Dylan, to Dan Aykroyd. I used to love the guy. I loved the guy until I heard about this. That's the truth. I thought he was so cool. When I heard about this, I'm like, whatever. I'd like to meet him sometime and just humiliate him. Tough guy. But I hope you don't cave, and I hope you keep selling in these skulls. But I'll tell you something, Dylan. There's another one. This is one I'll be reviewing soon. This is his Red Skull original. Got 4 bottles of these. You gotta know I'll be saving these. The bottles anyway. God, it's like a good chunk of this sauce already gone. But anyway, you guys, listen. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to wrap this up in just a minute. You guys on Facebook, what do I always say? Let's hang with me. We'll talk for a little bit. Like we do. This is what we do. But guys, on YouTube, go to the description box. You'll see a link for Red Skull hot sauce in Finland. Dylan's a good guy. How cool is that? Seriously. Can't get over how cool that is. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Right there, that's our pepper. It's my pepper right now. Click on it, becomes our pepper. Everybody who's watching live on Facebook right now, it's our pepper, huh? You guys watching on Facebook, it may not be your pepper yet. Click on that pepper and it's ours. And you're part of this. We're doing this together. It's a Scoville Squad. It's a big family. If you don't want to miss a video, you don't have to. Click the bell when you click the pepper, and we'll notify you when we upload new ones. Love you guys a lot. I mean it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.